So she was just wondering where she should set that. I think if the walk-ups, where they at? Just walk them over here and post them right there, and I'll just knock them out. Okay. I'll see what I won't knock them out. But get a little after them. Yeah, I'll just tell them the van on the side of the van, and I'll take care of it. All right. Oh, good call. We're starting again.
Oh yeah, here. Scary people probably are just confused when they're doing an operation. TV people, we get confused.
We can also, if we get to that point, we'll just go over there with, to get to this point, then we'll do it. We'll get up there.
Well, they're doing it different. We had to go to I know Okay, we're gonna start here in a minute. Can't wait for all these people showing up whenever they have time. Hey Jared, I have you in my ears. Just know when you talk into your phone, if you know I'm in the middle of chatting, I will hear you, which is great. Great.
Up to stick my
Sorry, Jared. Sorry, I muted you because I have to mute you for.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
I will give you a
Sorry, yeah, you
3, 2,
said
1, and then I'll stop talking.
Yeah, I know.
And
If
as soon
you,
as start it,
I don't know.
you can tell
Hopefully
me
you'll help.
you're live, but just give me a hot minute here, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Here you go, Soups. Hand me that. I don't see. Oh, there's Tom. Hold on 1 second, Jared. There's Tom. Stand by. I am going to do it. I'm going on the stream here in a minute. You're what? Going live. 3, 2, 1. Well, hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Creme 2 Plus. I'm Laura Papetti. We are here at Life Center Church. You can see it right behind me. We are so thankful to the folks at Life Center. It is located off of Government Way. If you look over here, Dave's behind the camera this afternoon. You can see the roadway. That's Government Way, North Government Way. And then just below that, here in the parking lot, you can see that line. That is the line that is forming for the Tom's Turkey Drive mobile distribution that is going on here in the parking lot today. The Creme Cares event is going to serve and provide meals to about 500 families. We, of course, partnering with Second Harvest and all of our sponsors and our volunteers to make sure that we have distributions throughout the area to serve 8,500 families this Thanksgiving. That is the goal for Tom's Turkey Drive, and distribution has been going on. We've had a couple over the last week and a half. This is the second of our mobile markets. It is the second out of 3 Creme Care mobile markets will be going on today, and then we have another one. Our last one will be Tom's Turkey Tuesday coming up next week. So we just wanted to let people know what was going on here. A little bit about the volunteers, a little bit about what's happening with Tom's Turkey Drive, and if you did not get signed up for a Tom's Turkey Drive meal, there's also a resource list that we have posted on creme.com that will help folks out. So, okay, let's bring it back down here to Life Center parking lot off of North Government Way, right behind me. You can see, and I'll let Dave just walk down here as I'm chatting. You can see the line forming, but we don't open actually until 3 o'clock. That is when the official distribution begins, and everybody is, there's some Merry Christmas already here on that front of that truck. We love that. The mobile market begins at 3 o'clock. And folks this year were asked to sign up for a slot so that we could serve folks in the neighborhoods in which they live and work, and that they can also come at a designated time, get their meal, and be on their way. Many of you probably remember over the years, this is our 25th year. You may remember we'd have one distribution, and it would be a huge event. We'd serve thousands of people at one time. People would wait in line. They would have to go across town to get to the event. So Second Harvest decided last year to do multiple distribution points throughout the area and reach people where they're at, reach people in their neighborhood, reach those most impacted and most struggling with cost. We know this year cost is a huge factor for folks, and so Tom's Turkey Drive, if you make a donation to Tom's Turkey Drive, $25 buys a complete Thanksgiving meal for folks to prepare at their home. We got a little plane overhead. It is an amazing way to stretch a dollar. We're able to do that because we have so many people that support Tom's Turkey Drive. Franz gives us all the rules and the stuffing. We have the dairy farmers, Washington Dairy Farmers and Dairy Gold. They give a half gallon of milk to all 8,500 families. We can't do it without the support. We have potato farmers. I think at last report it was something like 40,000 pounds of potatoes are given to Tom's Turkey Drive each year by local farmers. So because of that, we're able to spend that $25 on the turkey. That's one of course, our biggest costs, the centerpiece of the meal. And then also some of the other trimmings, whether it's gravy or, of course, the cranberry sauce, and some other things, some canned vegetables. Okay, so $25 donation, you can make that at Rosars. You can go online at creme.com. And just so you know what it pays for folks to be able to come and get a meal. If there is money left over, which we hope there is, all of that money goes to fighting hunger through Second Harvest. Nobody keeps that. That goes right to Second Harvest. And they have told us that it's desperately needed. They expect in the new year to see some bare shelves at Second Harvest. And they're just being very transparent. They need the support to continue feeding people at the level that they are. So we hope that we, number one, have all the money to pay for the 8,500 Tom's Turkey Dry meals, and then we hope that there's some left for the fight against hunger. Thanksgiving's an iconic meal, of course. It's so important. That's why we really focus. That's why Tom Sherry himself, he's over there. We'll go say hi to him in a minute. That's why we focus on that, because it is such an important meal. But the fact of the matter is, families need to eat, of course, 365 days a year. Okay. Dave, walk this way if you would. I'm going to follow him. We're going to go over to the tents. You see those multicolored tents. We've got some orange, we've got some green. Those tents are provided by Second Harvest. And underneath those tents, you'll see the people in the vests. Those are volunteers. And they come from different businesses, different organizations. We have the Creme 2 crew here today. They're volunteering. We have Diane with Washington Dairy Farmers. She was like, oh no, not interviews. I won't interview you now, but we are on a stream. Do you mind? Can you show off your, yeah, there we go. We were just talking about how we're able to supply these meals for the price of $25. I was saying before, because we have so much donated, the half gallon of milk, it's because of people like her right there and the dairy farmers of Washington. It's the only reason why we can do it. Again, we have some Franz folks over here too. I'll be back to check in with you later. So you see Washington Dairy on these boxes right here. I point that out because even the boxes have to be printed and have to be put together and cost money. Dairy farmers, Itron, one of our major Tom's Turkey Drive supporters, help us pay for these so that, again, we can put all that money towards supplying food for folks. You can see some folks over here. We have everybody gathered around right now as we wait for that 3 o'clock start time. They'll be handing, there are folks checking people in. There are folks handing out food. I don't know in the distance, if you can see over here, Dave, we've got folks managing traffic. As you can see right here at the entry point to Life Center over here, just beyond that creme flag in the distance, that's where people are entering. As you can see, they are starting to kind of double up. So we're going to open here in just a little over 5 minutes because we have to make sure we don't back up traffic onto Government Way. I'm going to grab Tom Sherry very quickly. Tom, I'm sorry to interrupt, so sorry, but we're on Creme 2 Plus.
Oh, we love Creme 2 Plus.
We love Creme 2 Plus. Tom, I'm not going to give you the mic yet.
No, Knights of Columbus right here.
Knights of Columbus right here. Let's show them.
Friends over here. We've got our beautiful Second Harvest workers.
There we go. There we go. We got Creme families right over here. Hi, Josh. Creme people.
Behind the scenes, folks, engineers.
Yeah, engineers. We have our front desk helper, Anne-Marie there. We've got my daughter who refuses to look at the camera. There she is. I would like to point out it's my kid that's not wearing the safety vest. Okay, somebody get her a safety vest. So let me see what time it is here.
We're like 5 away.
5 away. We are 5 away. Tom,
yeah.
The weather's holding off a little bit.
Thank goodness. Was it Monday we were doing this?
So cold.
It was Monday, right? At the interstate. I know, I'm drawing a blank
What
too.
day is today? It was
Friday.
Wednesday.
And, last night was the game.
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday was,
Monday.
yeah. Anyway, so it was Monday. It was above freezing at 37, but that breeze was blowing and it was bitter cold, and I wore this same hat, which I shouldn't have worn because I should have been just in a stock. Anybody who was even dressed for winter weather was cold that night.
But you look fashionable in that hat.
Oh, shit.
What do you call that hat? I call it a pork pie hat.
That's a wrong thing to call it.
I just got checked off.
This is my Irish hat. This isn't a little Irish.
A little Irish. I'm not allowed to say that. No. I can't say little Irish.
No, don't.
Nope. Yeah. So
more inadequacy from TS.
It's actually it's comfortable. We changed from a walk-up today because Second Harvest was like, it's too brutal. It's the right thing to do.
It was, and we didn't know, all the rain that we had this morning. My gosh. So, now it's not raining. We could have done the walk-up, but we wanted to, let's keep everybody dry and safe and comfortable.
Yep, you got it. So again, people are lining up. Tom, I'm going to have you walk over kind of to those cones over there, the traffic ones. Go
The
with
red
Diane.
ones or the
Yeah,
or
go
yellow?
with red with Diane right there.
Okay.
She's by the way with Washington Dairy Farmers.
Oh, I know she is. We get a half gallon of milk for the dairy. You know, does everybody know that? Does everybody know how much we love
Yeah,
our dairy
I
farmers?
I mentioned
And
them.
I always thought like Dairy Gold was like a national company. No, that's local. That's a co-op for our local farmers, dairy farmers here to sell their milk and their cheese and their dairy products.
And people love it. Like
And they do.
it's like one of the top
Yeah.
items.
And you know, we tell that. I'm going to tell the story again, if it's okay. When we put all this together, you know, even years ago, I forget how long they've been with us. Maybe close to 10 years.
2 minutes.
Okay, I'll make it quick. Anyway, they saw what we were giving away. We didn't go to them. They came to us and they said, hey, we want to be part of this. We can come up with, you know, what do you need? Whatever, like today, this time, it's going to be 8,500 half gallons of delicious Dairy Gold milk raised locally.
Yep.
And they're just beautiful people. Do I need to do something?
Okay, so I don't like to take the mic from
I know.
you. That's like disrespectful. But I'm going to walk him over here because we are going to have Tom count down here. We have about 2 more minutes. Why don't you go over with Diane?
I will go over with
and I will walk
Back with
over.
you guys. Is that okay if I come back?
And can somebody find me Todd from Second Harvest or Drew? Because there's Drew. There's Drew. They are the guys, of course, in charge here. We asked to wait till 3 o'clock because that's what we said we would open. You'll see people coming through. They have a number. We only 1 meal per family. Sometimes families will come together, carpool. So there may be 2 families in there, but they check them all in. But usually it's 1 in the car, and they have a card, and they'll come through here. They'll get the meal, and then they'll exit out here, and hopefully we won't have any traffic backed up. If you're in this area in the next hour and you do see a lot of cars, that's it. Okay, here's the deal. We're going to go over to Tom Sherry before we log off here or sign off here on Creme 2 Plus. We're going to go over to Tom Sherry, and he is going to officially open the event for today. So Dave is with me. He's going to walk over to Tom Sherry, and we're going to go over there. Tom has to hug everyone. Tom's a big hugger. Drew, are we ready to go ahead and open, you think? It's 3 o'clock or pretty close. I think we're getting there. You tell us. Here comes Todd. By the way, you can see Todd in the blue hat way over there walking towards me. He's the person for Second Harvest who pretty much runs all the mobile markets. And I just heard today he runs about 300 of them. They do about 400 a year total mobile markets, and he does most of them. So that's so impressive. So when Todd gives me the thumbs up, we're going to go ahead. Is it okay if Tom opens the mobile market? All right, Tom. I'm going to give you the microphone,
okay.
And you take it and you officially open the mobile market.
Okay, where are we at here?
We are at 3 o'clock.
Is it 3 o'clock right now?
It's 1 minute. 2:59.
So are we going to open a minute early? What are we going to do here?
No,
Okay.
I
Well, I
think
just
we
want to
can.
say before you've already been kind enough to do this. May I just show this over here? So I've got Knights of Columbus volunteers. We've got Fran's over there. Fran's Bakery, of course, they're the ones that give us all of the rolls and all of the stuffing mix, all donated. God, are they this beautiful people? And of course, we've got the Creme people over there. Thank you, Creme people. These are the real important people. They're the ones that are behind the scenes. They do all the real hard work, and we thank them. And then I don't know who my last group of volunteers is down there. Do we know?
There are some Creme people down there.
Creme people?
Friends people down
Oh,
there.
so it's
and
more-
there's some just, Second Harvest volunteers.
Okay.
that come in all the time.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Are we ready? Are we ready to go? Okay.
ready to go.
And Dairy Gold is
Yes, Diane.
Diane. I love Diane. Diane from Dairy Gold here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of this milk came off her farm. Washington Dairy Farmers. We love them. Okay, we're ready to go? Everybody ready? Hey, you guys ready down there? All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Now you're going. Here we go. I love this. Staying nice and dry. You're warm. Happy Thanksgiving. This is very exciting. I love your sweater there, Laura. Okay, here we go. So we're able to go.
We are starting the.
You and I will talk. No, I mean in the best way possible. One of the greatest directors in the history of directing. Okay, what are we at here? Oh, she's got her.
right.
We got to get out of the way here, David, so they
I'm
can
gonna
see her.
step back here and I'm going to take this.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. We're going to go ahead and we are going to sign off from Creme 2 Plus for now so that we can go work Tom's Turkey Drive distribution here at Life Center. And we will see you coming up right here on Creme 2 Plus in about a half hour. And, of course, on Creme 2 at 4 o'clock.